Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. So with yet another YouTube debacle being heavily discussed on the internet, and a staggering amount of YouTubers campaigning, lying, deceiving people about Titanfall 2, over the past couple weeks I have been incredibly tempted to make a YouTuber response video. You know the kind of videos I'm talking about. The kinds of videos that name names, that take clips from other people's YouTube channels. I don't need to go into detail. You know what a response video to another YouTuber is. It's been going on YouTube for years now. It's a very popular video style on YouTube, and it's one I have stayed away from for various reasons, but I would be lying if I didn't say it's tempting as hell to make response videos. When you see people spreading misinformation, when you see people trying to push an agenda, trying to manipulate people, you can't help but want to speak out. To tell people, hey, this guy's feeding you bullshit. Or hey, there's another opinion, there's another perspective to look at when it comes to this matter. Now I know some of you are thinking, Gamertron, is this really worth a video? Is this really worth a full-fledged video to talk about why you don't make response videos or your feelings and thoughts on response videos? Well, after this past week and the overwhelming temptation to make one, I think this is worth bringing up my thoughts and feelings on, as well as starting up a discussion over. So, let's have at it. Now, what are some of the possible positives and negatives of creating a response video? Well, some obvious positives are if you're making a response video to a YouTuber or a YouTube channel with a certain amount of subscribers, with an active subscriber base, you make this response video, it is without a doubt going to get some form of traffic. Positive or negative depends on the YouTube channel you're making a response on and the content of the response video. But a response video is almost, not always, but almost always guaranteed some views, guaranteed some traffic, guaranteed some money. If you monetize the video, of course. A response video can also be a means to make a good video, express your creativity, or make valid points, valid arguments against the video you are responding to. It can all lead to a well-crafted, well-made, entertaining video. And I would like to believe that I could make some good videos, responding to the recent YouTube debacle and the Titanfall 2 tech test lies. But you see, this is kind of where the positives end. Sure, you make some money, you get some attention, some views, some traction on your channel growth. You may end up making a decent video that's entertaining, brings up some valid points and arguments for the sake of conversation and discussion. However, all of that is dependent, of course, on the quality and the context of the video. You make one mistake, you overlook something, you say something kinda stupid, and everything just falls apart, and the nightmare that is a response video creates a domino effect of bullshit, where nothing gets solved, everyone is incredibly negative, angry, and looking to pick fights, whether it be the YouTubers who are responding to one another, or their respective sub-bases, fan bases, that start aggressively engaging one another. Certain things get said and done that perhaps weren't originally intended, but because emotions are running so high, rationality kinda goes out the window, and on and on and on we go. Like, there's too much, there's too big a risk of what can go wrong when it comes to a response video. It could end up destroying your YouTube channel or someone else's YouTube channel. It could end up with people getting needlessly hurt, needlessly angry, needlessly negative. And once again, depending on the context and the quality of the video, the response video can come off as, well, just making everyone involved look bad. Keep in mind, this is just from my perspective. I know that we kind of need response videos because there are real pieces of shit on YouTube, like real disgusting, foul, evil human beings that decide to make YouTube channels and use it for the sake of money, profit, and spreading ludicrous notions across the internet. There are certain specific individuals that need to be challenged on their lunacy, and to remind everyone that this is lunacy. So I understand the need, I respect the need to have response videos. But response videos have blown up on YouTube. They become oversaturated, and a great deal of people are making response videos just for the sake of making response videos, for the sake of traffic, for the sake of outrage, for the sake of controversy, for the sake of views and money. While there are, of course, YouTubers out there who make response videos for the sake of responding and offering another opinion, another viewpoint, constructive criticism, or pointing out why this lunatic is a lunatic. But the vast majority of people who make response videos don't do that. They make response videos to make fun of people, not to provide constructive criticism, just to insult, berate, and degrade. And a great deal of YouTubers who are caught up in these response type videos don't end up actually, like, properly responding or communicating with each other. The YouTuber making the response video, the YouTuber re-responding, like the two YouTubers are at the core, at the center, that started the whole responses. Instead of actually talking with one another, like directly talking with one another, not through video to video, but Skype call, phone call, video call, something like that. Just actually communicate, talk with one another. Debate, get to the core of the issue and solve something, resolve something. But some of these YouTubers don't want to do that. They want to keep the outburst train going. They want to keep the controversy train going. They don't want it to end. They want to keep making response after response after response, to keep generating those views, keep generating that money. And that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. It's a shame that the good that response videos can do, and still do, are overshadowed by the individuals that respond for the sake of responding. Not because there's a point, or an issue, legitimate constructive criticism, or debunking lunacy, but because they want to feed into the outrage culture, they want to feed into the conspiracy culture, they want to feed into the negative, angry, I hate everyone and everything kind of culture that looms over the internet. And in my personal opinion, from my perspective, even though I have been tempted time and time again to make response videos, in the end, when you really think about it, they're just not worth it. In my opinion, response videos just aren't worth it for, one, the needless negativity and toxicity. I make a response video about another YouTuber who said something I disagree with, or is quite frankly lying to people. There's just too many negative possibilities of how this is going to go, where their subscribers will attack my subscribers will attack their subscribers, there will be needless bickering and insults. The actual YouTuber I respond to may not, and this is putting it lightly, take it well. Everyone on both sides gets needless hate mail, death threats, insults, just pointless, needless negativity that didn't need to exist if I didn't make the response video. And two, when I look at response videos from a creator standpoint, to me, it's lazy content. It's very lazy content, and it doesn't speak well about the creator. You need someone else's video, you need someone else's content in order to create your own content. You can't create your own original content. You can't share your ideas, your opinions, your thoughts, your feelings. You can't share these things without bouncing off of someone else. I personally consider it lazy to have to use other people's content, no matter the quality, no matter the message. Just the fact that you need someone else's content to make your own content that just doesn't speak well of you as a creator, at least from my point of view. It's why I strive myself to open my mind, to think big, to examine and critique all the little assets of life, whether it be movies, television, and of course video games. I am a gaming channel. It's why I love video games. I see the little intricate details. I love talking about the little intricate details. I love talking about my thoughts and feelings. I love talking about the facts and the mechanics. I love being able to create my own creation through video games, not someone else's YouTube video. So even though there are a great deal of times where when I am confronted with lunacy, stupidity, and lies, as with what has been going on these past couple of weeks, I have been tempted to make response videos, but in the end I have to remind myself that even though some positivity, some usefulness may be gained from the response video, in the end, it's just not worth it. In my eyes, it's just not worth it. There are better things to be doing with your time. There are better ways to handle things. There's better ways to express yourself to other people and in life in general. But again, that is all just my personal opinion. Let me know yours in the comment section below. I'd love reading comments. To get nearly enough comments, please leave a comment. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the topic of this video? Would love to read it in the comment section. If you like the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. And if you want to help out and support this video, then please share it on social media, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, then please consider pledging and becoming a patron on my Patreon. Anyways, guys, that's been a video, and I'll see you all later.